Welcome back to Hilpat HR. Today we are exploring motivation, psychology of motivation in the workplace. A lot of things do occur in our work environment. The psychology behind why, for example, employee gives their best or sometimes just do the bare minimum. There's often a divide among the staff strength or the workforce or some sort of employee that are really putting their best, and you can see how committed they are, and others who also just do the bare minimum. Both forms of employee actually bring in input and they yield result, but their disposition and the manner in which they carry out their task tells us a form of motivation that drives them. Understanding motivation is critical for HR professionals, or those preparing for HR certification, or those interested or people managers in small or medium scale enterprise. The understanding of psychology, particularly this theme that we are taking today, motivation in the workplace, is very central for real world practice, and particularly in our work environment. We are going to look at these two forms of motivation. One is considered intrinsic motivation. We find that in our workforce, some employees who carry out their work with some sort of passion, curiosity, and a great sense of purpose. These employees are considered or can be tagged as those who are intrinsically motivated. You see it show in their passion, in their curiosity, a sense of ownership, a sense of purpose. They can go the extra mile to see that their work is accomplished. We also have other forms of employee who are also motivated, but their motivation can be considered to be extrinsic. Their motivation impinge on some sort of bonuses, some sort of promotion will come at the end of it, salary increase. These are the sort of things that really motivate them in our workforce. Let's say, for example, we can consider an employee who loves solving problems versus one motivated by performance bonus. These are two forms of employee, and can consider this employee as the other intrinsically motivated and another extrinsically motivated. There are various theories of motivation. We have discussed that in the past. But for want of elaboration, we can look at these two or three of them. The popular one we are aware of, which is Maslow hierarchy of needs. Here, we found out it's progressive from basic need to the top of the pyramid, self-actualization. We have another theory of motivation that we call variant expectation theory, where effort, performance, and reward are key. And the third one is Herzberg two-factor theory, the hygiene factors and motivator. All of these, of what importance are there to a HR practitioner? Of what significance can they bring to the people practice personnel? We can consider a few of them here. For example, designing reward system that will balance recognition and financial incentive is key. Another, creating career development paths to tap into intrinsic motivation. Those who are already motivated intrinsically, a career path can be couched for them because of the form of motivation they have already cultivated. You will see them effortlessly grow in that career path. Also, we can look at challenges. There are challenges for a HR practitioner with respect to motivation. How do we deploy them? How do we employ them? And how do we enhance them? For instance, it will be a pitfall relying on only extrinsic motivation. The solution we can count out here could be combining both financial incentive with meaningful work and growth opportunities. Motivation, as we know, is motivation fuels performance. Motivation also gives a rightful disposition at work because it do fuel performance. HR professional who understand this psychological principle can design workplaces with employees that strive, considering the motivation factor or the forms of motivation. We can be a workforce system where all the employees in this strive. We can create a system that will accommodate both those who are intrinsically motivated and also those who are extrinsically motivated. For more strategies, visit Hilpat HR Study Center. Do not forget to subscribe for our weekly insight. Thank you. See you next week. Bye for now.